has also served as a go-between for critically ill patients, helping them to secure life-saving hospital treatments such as kidney transplants and cardiac surgeries. In addition to this work, Dr. Sanon also professes an interest in eco-preservation and restoration. He's been instrumental in stopping limestone quarrying in the Missouri Hills and has been the driving force behind a number of tree plantation campaigns. His work in these campaigns has been recognized by the Indian Ministry of Rural Development and also by the Supreme Court of India. Today, Dr. Sanon joins us to lecture on the links between health and spirituality. Over the span of his medical career, Dr. Sanon has evolved an approach to health that's moved from medication to meditation. He strongly believes in the power that spirituality has in health matters, and he's currently conducting research to establish specific scientific evidence of better health among those who invest more effort and time in spiritual pursuits. Dr. Sanon is a leading speaker on this topic and has given over 200 talks worldwide. So we're indeed very fortunate to have him with us here at Gainesville State today. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
The faculty and students of the Gainesville State College, and surely a part of that is the Asian Students Club. An intercontinental flight, not the airlines, but the distance between continents, from Indian subcontinent to the US. Flight which can be measured in thousands of miles, but an opportunity and a meeting point with you all, where there's a flight of ideas converging, where the inquisitiveness, the queries, the questions, the investigation of health and healing comes in my and your mind, not in my capacity as a doctor, as a human being, as a man who has the pain in case he fractures his bone, as a man, a person, man is not specifically for the males, a person who has the pangs of pain in his heart, besides the myocardial infarction or heart attack. The mind that wants to seek solace, tranquility and peace and happiness, and somehow remains quivering and moving and darting in different directions and jarring sounds of the life and its surroundings as they stand today. Are these the challenges to meet which we walk into life with the first cry of a babe? Are we truly, really, sufficiently being brought up by the times of today, by the parentings of the parents, with the chiseling and casting of institutions of education, and the happy moments of interaction and brainstorming amongst ourselves, that are we really finding the true ways of making this life worthwhile, happy, substantially happy, sustainably happy, to call it a worth it quality lifetime before one may leave or remain plugged for a few decades. Courtesy science. These are the kind of queries which consciously can hit one of us who has the time to sit and ponder and think about it, but subconsciously are not hitting, but subconsciously flowing all the time in every conscious person who is alive, his mind. And we take the challenges of life, not the problems. If I hate anything in life, and I use the word hate, It's only calling situations of life as a problem. I don't love that idea. I disapprove of that idea. But when you call it a problem, it takes no time. It becomes one. But you always recognize and welcome it as a challenge and say, okay, this is the next one coming. Let me have a look at it. And within the womb of that challenge, we have to hide and seek and have a treasure hunt game and find out and hunt out the treasure of pleasure of a solution within a challenge. And we keep doing that every day. It's not me. All of us keep doing that. And why not do it happily, positively, creatively, by looking at it as a challenge, then the word which I don't want to have in my dictionary, a problem. For it basically is the play of the mind and the mindset. The setup of the mind, which gets upset. You simply reverse the two words. There's a setup, a proper pyramid which is stable and there for long times. You just reverse it. The base of the pyramid is up and it crumbles down, cannot sustain on the peak of the triangle which you have just reversed. So whenever there is an upset situation, manage to smile and take a deep breath and say, this is upset. I simply have to create a setup. Reverse it. And then you too have no word by the name problem in your dictionary. Easy ways. A simple approach. Natural. Flowing in spontaneity. Than the complicated methods and protocols of solving a problem in life. Maybe it is this kind of an approach which I'm going to progress with in this process of my conversation with you. I would hardly like to call it as a lecture. It's a conversation. And as and when you feel like sharing with me your viewpoint that we are talking, don't go into the curtsies of being correct and keep quiet, getting any time. So we are here to give and take a lot. Or jot it down, keep it in your mind, on your iPhone, and come up later as it pleases you. Who gave me this approach to life can be seen in this picture, my spiritual mentor. Pandit means a professor emeritus. That's, I think, an appropriate translation to the word Pandit, who is not only a professor, knowledgeable, highly intellectual, and the head of the seat, but is above that. Pandit Shri Ram Sharma, that is his name. To simplify it, I often address him as Mr. Sharma. Makes it easy. He was a thinker who left us a couple of years back, but he put me on the right route in life. So I always remember him and speak for a moment about him. Next, please. Yes, we're supposed to speak about health, healing, medication, and meditation. These are the 4 catch points which have been given to me through the Asian Students Club that let's talk about this.